Rationalize the denominator of 21 over root 3. So in case you can't see that, I'll write it bigger. 21 root 3. To do this question, you need to know what this means, rationalize. Well, first of all, the denominator is the bottom part of the fraction. In this case, it's root 3. Second of all, rationalize means make the denominator in this fraction a rational number. At the moment it's an irrational number. It's root 3. A rational number would be something like 4, 5, something that isn't a surd, a square root, for example. So let's try to make the denominator not have a square root sign. Well, if you can think of a way to convert this fraction, what would you have to do to the denominator to get rid of this square root sign? Well, the obvious thing is to just square it, which is the reverse. So, but we can't do that and keep things in proportion. So let's see what we can come up with. 21 over root 3. Because this is dividing, we will need to multiply to keep things in proportion. So root 3 times something will give us a rational number. The obvious thing, we said that squaring it will get rid of that square root sign because it's the reverse. So let's multiply root 3 by root 3, which is the same as root 3 squared. Root 3 times root 3 is equal to 3. If you don't know where that comes from, I'll just show you down here quickly. Root 3 times root 3. 3 times 3 is equal to 9. So root 3 times root 3 is equal to root 9. The square root of 9, what number times itself gives you 9? 3. So if you've ever got some number, a square root times itself, in this case root 3 times root 3, the answer is just 3. You can just remove the square root. It's like squaring it. You're just reversing it. We have a fraction. We've multiplied the denominator, the bottom part, by root 3. To keep it in proportion, we need to do the same to the top part. We need to multiply the top part by root 3 as well. If that doesn't make sense to you, look at this second fraction that we're multiplying the first fraction by. It's root 3 over root 3. Any number divided by itself gives you 1. 4 over 4, 5 over 5, in this case root 3 over root 3. Any number divided by itself gives you 1. So all we're really doing is multiplying 21 over root 3 by 1. And any number times 1 stays the same. So we're not changing its value, we're just changing its format. We're just changing the denominator so it's not an irrational number. We're making it so it's a rational number. And which is what we're being asked to do. And now we just multiply across. We've multiplied root 3 by root 3. That gave us 3. Now multiply the top parts. 21 times root 3. We can't make simpler than that. There is a short way. 21 times a, you write as 21a, or 21 times x, you can write the short way as 21x. You can do the same with surds. 21 times root 3, the short way of writing that is 21 root 3. Let's take a look at our fraction. We were asked to rationalize the denominator to make the denominator a rational number so it doesn't have any square root or surd. Our denominator is 3. It's not a surd, it is a rational number, so we've done what we've been asked to do. We've rationalized the denominator. So our final answer is 21 root 3 all over 3.